Hello everybody, I am Brand, and I am here with Bolja, and we are bringing you the final game of MBC Hero versus Set7 This is going to be Jangbi versus Shark. That's right, everybody, Shark. Shark GM, the Zerg
The
player.
Shark?
The Shark. I hope he's like Jaws or something, because yeah, he's gonna have to be to take down Jangbi. This has actually been a pretty interesting match. MBC Hero, which is like the third to worst team in the Pro League, going up against a very strong Set7 team, sent out their best two players right out of the gate in C and Light, two very good Terran players, and you know they performed admirably. You know they got their team a 3-1 league, but since then it's just been lots of disappointment for MBC Hero fans, as you know they saw Light go down to Jangbi, and then Light just dismantled poor Saint in the last game. So now Jangbi is trying to win 3 games in a row here to bring this match back from a 3-1 deficit. And this match is going to be on Medusa. Here we have the Zerg player Shark spawning in the 3 o'clock position as the green Zerg. There's Shark. And here we have Jangbi, which looks to be the orange toss, and he's going to be in the 7 o'clock position. This is on Medusa, which of course is a 3-player map, and it's pretty even Zerg versus Protoss. So what do you think, Bolja? Do you give Shark any chance in this game?
Yes, just because I would love to see Shark, who we've never heard of, just come out and just wreck Jangbi. So I'm gonna predict that Shark comes up with a new build that is forever termed the Shark build, and that all Zerg will copy him from this point on.
That would be pretty impressive to see, I have to say, because, yeah, Shark has his work cut out for him, no doubt, and it looks like he's probably going to be going for a 12-hatch build, or maybe an overpool, certainly not a 9-pool at this point. And surprise of all surprises, Jangbi's going for a Forge Fast Expand, and it looks like he will scout Shark for... No, he changed his mind. He saw the Overlord.
Yeah.
He saw the Overlord. He knew where the Overlord was coming from, so he's going to get this scout in here, and it looks like it's going to be an overpull right here, an overpull from Shark against the Forge Fast Expand of Jangbi. And yeah, I wish I could agree with you, Bolja, because I think that would be pretty exciting to see the Shark build come out here and just completely dominate Jangbi. But you know, Jangbi's a little bit tired. You know, maybe he's you know doesn't have quite the energy for this matchup. But I mean, come on, Shark versus Jangbi. I see this one being a pretty clear victory for Set7.
Now, tell me about this map here. Is this normally slanted for Protoss in this matchup?
Medusa is actually completely even PvZ. There's no real advantage for either player. There's no real ramps that are all that relevant, you know, one way or the other. It's actually a very interesting map with the, of course, the you have one expansion of protected mineral only. You can take in the back of your base up that ramp, and of course your natural expansion there with no ramp leading to it, and of course you have the temples, which you can bust into the back of your opponent's base. There's like 10 temples stacked on top of each other, which allows for some interesting play and divergence of strategies. And this probe actually might get a drone kill. That'd be kind of humiliating, but it looks like Shark's going to pull back his drone before anything happens to it. And yeah, now we see the hatchery going down for Shark. I don't really see the advantage of going for the overpull here. I really just think that on maps like this, the Zerg is better served just going for that 12 hatch and trying to get that economy down, because I think he's going to need it.
Yeah, we talked about in the last game about forcing the Protoss player to put down their cannons, and as you can see over here, like, we have only one cannon down, and the gateway and the nexus are already going up, so we're just going to see 2 probes here blocking.
Yeah, and those probes should be enough, and it doesn't really look like Shark's gone for... Is that... Okay, he's going to get his layer. I'm sorry, I thought he was getting 2 layers there. I was a little bit confused. I guess not. But anyways, yeah, it looks like he's morphing the layer. He's got like, what, did he even make any Zerg wounds? I think he did, like, what, 4 Zerg wounds or something? So, those Zerg wounds are going to...
Yeah, they're chasing around. There's one watching the temples here.
Yeah, I guess he's just
He
on
made
patrol
6.
move there. He's just on patrol move in case a Protoss probe goes there and tries to sneak behind his temples, because there is a cool trick you can do with the probe. If you build a pylon right between those mineral patches in the right position, your probe will squeeze through those minerals and be able to get a scout. And now there's a spire going up. Could this be 2 hatch mutalisks? I've got to think that would be suicide. But hey, we saw Junie try it in the first game against
Not
C.
suicide, the shark build.
I'm sorry, the shark build. I don't think a 2 hatch mutalisk play is really the shark build. Yeah, this is actually looking very similar to what Junie tried to do against C, and C punished him. I mean, C just basically, just shit all over this build, I have to say, in the first match of this series, and I don't really think that Shark's gonna have any better luck with it, unless, well, I mean, I don't know. It really depends on how heavily he commits to Corsairs and if he scouts this or not. If he just like builds the one Corsair for scouting, doesn't really put any cannons down in his main, and there actually aren't any cannons down in his main. I said this before when Junie tried this, and it could be successful. This build is all about keeping your opponent in the dark and him not seeing it coming. And certainly, I don't think Jamie's going to suspect 2 hatch mutalisks, and he's only mining gas at his second expansion. He's completely committed to this. He's only mining the gas. He's going to have, okay, he is getting cannons down. I don't know if it's a 6th sense or if he got a scout in there. I don't think he got a scout. I think he just knew something was up, and he got these two cannons. And I have to say, those 2 cannons at his main there, along with these Corsairs, I think they're going to be able to hold this off, and this may be a quick win for Jangbi.